See, I'm about to cuss for the first time
Are you?
in
What?
this podcast.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Discipline. That is such a bad word.
It is.
Right?
It is, and it's hard to keep it.
Yeah.
We were kind of just talking about us being emotional creatures. And the other word that a lot of people do like to say is motivation, right? Like we are motivated, but that's through emotion. It's literally emotion.
Yep.
Because I've had my good days and want to know what those are. Because I'll realize like my bad days. I thrive off of a good meeting, something that I feel fulfilled in. And as soon as I get in my car, I love music. So I always, when I'm not singing in the car, I feel unmotivated. Does that make sense? Because it's an emotion. I'm stoked. I'm excited about what just happened.
You're pumped up.
What I'm about to walk into next. I mean, just like us going to the gym, I wear headphones because like I'm like stoked about what I'm listening to. It helps. So it's just crazy. They go hand in hand. They do. They complement one another. However, if you don't have the discipline, I mean, things don't get done as effectively as they could.
Yeah. Because motivation is going to go away.
It does.
There's a gauge on that. And once that thing is empty.
Then what?
Yeah.
What are we executing next? How are we reacting to certain situations? No, I agree. It's tough though. Because I have okay, question for you. We're in our 30s. Have you always, because I know you have your motivational days too, but have you like always had that like sort of tug on like to be motivated? Because some people don't have it, right? And they always ask like, how do I get motivated? Because I feel like I've always had it whenever I started to get into college, like my college days because of routines and you realize what you thrive off of. I didn't know what back in the day, you do your sports, whatever you were in middle school, elementary, whatever your parents decided to put you in. Think about the discipline that came with that. You signed up for a soccer league, a baseball. You had to go to practice, right?
Yep.
We never questioned it until we became more adults, and the motivation became more of like a emotional factor.
Yeah.
Do you ever think of that?
Yeah, you're right. It was optional.
What I mean? Yeah. And because our parents made us, like, I mean, you guys starting Nyla in soccer, she has no idea there's an option. You're just telling her, hey, we have to go to this. She might feel sad and feel sick, and because ironically she was sick when she started, but there was no emotion.
Growing up, actually, when I was going to church as a kid, whenever we were about to graduate, they always told us, once y'all graduate, no one ever comes back. That's when we have a big drop off, and that's why I don't ever see kids older than y'all here.
Right.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Until actually I started getting older, I was like, I don't go to church. I don't go to church.
I don't do that.
That lady
anymore.
was right. And it still rings to me every now and then, like, she was right. We leave.
Right.
Once we have, because now we had our free will to do what we want. We're not being told.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what I got to go for?
Well, because I remember being in the CCD classes, because we were like raised Catholic. So every single Sunday, so our Saturday evenings, if we were with friends or friends slept over, that dictated. Our evening on Saturdays dictated because we had to wake up early, right, to go to that CCD class before church, and then we go to church. And so I remember having those days, selfishly, I don't want to go. Nope. Dad pulled our hands, made us, we always had to go. There was no such thing as excuses.
Yep.
And now we come up, once we kind of graduate towards that free will level, now it's an option.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting how it works.
Yeah, it's like summer vacation every Sunday. I gotta go to school, baby.
Yeah.
That's what it turned into. You're right.
You're right.
Yeah.
That just came up. I did not prep that. That just came out of my noggin right here today. So that's so organic.
But no, motivation, it's a lie. It's a feeling. These feelings like, I feel motivated or I don't feel motivated.
Yeah.
I took my daughter to school today, dropped off at daycare. She hadn't been in a week. She wasn't feeling well last week. So it was, oh my goodness, it was embarrassing. She went hysterical. And she was screaming. The teacher was in shock. She was like, Nyla, what is wrong with you?
Right.
And she's screaming, and I'm walking away, just slowly walking away. Then you just had that happen to you. It's terrorizing. It's like, man, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to take her and go home.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I had. But how am I going to get her back into the groove of going back to school?
Absolutely.
And as a parent, you don't want them.
Yeah.
That's traumatic. It felt like,
Absolutely.
And so, but I had to let her know this is what we do during the week, and she knows. Like there's a game that she plays called Work, All right, I got to go to work.
Oh my
Bye.
gosh.
She knows we go to work. She knows we don't leave her to go and play and have fun.
Right.
But she thinks we go to work to play with our friends.
Okay.
But we go to work with our friends.
Right.
That's what we do.
That's cute.
Yeah. Even dropping off at daycare, she goes, I don't want to play with my friends. She was screaming at me. I don't want to play with my friends. But when you leave there, it's like, that's the beginning of my day.
For sure.
It easily could make me feel like I don't want to go do what I got to do. But I got to.
Yeah.
That discipline. It's like I was talking to somebody about that today. How discipline, you sound like a bad word because when I was a kid, you think I'm getting spanked. I'm getting in trouble. I got to get disciplined.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's
Punished.
learning. I'm not going to do that again because I know the reward of that.
Yeah.
I know what comes with that. There's a discipline of knowing, let me just stay on this side.
Right.
Because if I cross the line over here, I'm gonna get whooped.
Right.
There's a discipline that you learn not to do certain or do things because you know what the reward is.
Yeah.
If I want to run a marathon or run a mile every single day, run a new mile, run another mile, there's a reward. You're gradually getting better.
Right.
For work, only get better work is go to work.
Yeah. The only way to make more money is do more opportunities, learn more. Yeah.
A lot of people, we want unearned wisdom. Like, I want to watch a video and I got it. I know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when something goes wrong, it ain't in that video. You got to watch another video to figure. You got to try something else out. There's a lot of unearned wisdom.
YouTube University.
Yeah, YouTube University. And but the only way to actually get it is to go through it. Like I can't be an electrician off of just watching a few YouTube videos.
No kidding.
Like I don't want to say the word, but yeah, I will not make it.
Right.
Because that's power. Power is not something you want to play with. And in real life either. Knowledge isn't power, it's potential power. It's how you use it. And if you don't know how to use it, you're just going to get taken advantage of and just have some good words to you.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Going off the rails a little bit.
No. I love it. You got me thinking about now all the different trades and stuff because, I mean, we all need them, but that's also going off the rails.
We're waiting to feel ready.
Yeah.
That's what motivation. We're just waiting to feel ready.
When is the next? Yeah. No, I agree. I struggle with, okay, if you go traveling, I work this way. If you go traveling, if you're gone for like a week or even, you've had your conferences and stuff, I can't wait to get back home. Only because I'm so used to my routines that make me get my stuff done. Everything in this life, as soon as what age, depends on your age, right? As soon as you move out of that house, out of your, your parents' home, everything comes with responsibilities, right? We have a car. We got to go get oil changes or tires. My tire's low right now. I need to air that up before I continue to drive. There's just things that we have to do. And I don't think a lot of us realize our day-to-day, our responsibilities to go to work, to show up for whatever we have going on that day or week, that we can get it done. Why do we always have to we need this motivation? Why do we always have to need this feeling? It's like, give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, you just got through last week because you took care of your responsibilities. So it's just reminding yourself, I feel, is important as well on like, I'm not feeling up for it today. It's like, no, don't even give yourself that thought. Why are we thinking that we don't feel up for it today? Why not just do it?
Emotional creatures.
I know. We have our days, I guess. I mean, gosh, Nike did it well with their
just do it.
Just with their slogan. Is that what the term is? It's like, just do it. It's like, that's in my mind all the time.
Yeah. Yoda, there's no such thing as try. Only do or do not.
See? Things stick.
Yeah. It all sounds great within life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
You adapt to, even with Nyla being sick last for a whole week, y'all all had to adapt to how work was going to go, where is she going to school, all that stuff, which, like you said, can affect your mood as well with what you have going on for your day-to-day.
Yeah, it does. And then also just, you're never going to get it done if you just oil change. Only way sometimes people get motivated is the cars. Man, what's wrong with my truck? I got to check engine light on for a month. I put gas in there.
Yeah. That's so
true.
Until something bad happens or something to wake you up. I've had plenty of the wake up calls because I had been in the funk before. So it's like I'd like to humble myself and be like, why wait?
Exactly.
I'm giving real examples because I just had to go get my oil change and stuff. And it's like, I value certain things in my life because I've had them taken away, you know, and we don't know when things are going to get taken away. It's just like the simple, when you watch a movie or a show or someone's dealing with a bad experience and they tell you, hey, go give that loved one a call. Go tell your mom, go tell your dad, go tell whomever is in your life that you love them, because sometimes we don't, because we're just grazing through life, you know? And so I'm like, said he texted me this morning, have you talked to dad? And I was like, man, it's been like a few days. So I'm like, I need to call my dad, you know, like to see what's up. Like, you know, so it goes to show like, shoot, if we don't talk to our family, you know, I was even telling my mom, I talked to her because I hadn't talked to her. I was like, man, mom, said it's been a while. It's been a few days since you've sent us those Instagram reels.
No reply.
Yeah. She's like, well, none of y'all really respond back. I was like, well, mom, you send like 3 back to back. We could, you know, and they're all different. They're all so different. And so I was like, well, now you got my explore page with certain animals.
Whole algorithm.
Yeah. So I was just trying to show love in that like joking manner, right? It's like, hey, you're loved. I promise I'm thinking about you. But just, you have to make that call, right? Sometimes. But that comes with discipline too, because we're distracted with life.
Yeah. We're
not just motivated to go, let me call this person. You know, that goes for every category in this life.
Yeah. So I've gone on a few work trips. You know, I'll go have to hear the meetings. And those are motivating sometimes. They're very motivating. And I come back, I'm like, ooh,
You're pumped.
Got to do this. I'm going to do this, do that. And it's about a week or two of doing all those little things.
Yeah.
Motivation is powerful.
For sure. It is.
It is very powerful.
You can get stuff done.
Exactly.
For months, you know.
Yeah, but it's temporary.
It is.
It didn't stay that way. I'm like, oh, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Idea of it every now and then gets cool. Like Sunday's church, powerful. Woo.
Yeah.
Mondays, right back to complaining, being sad.
To real life.
Yeah, it's a dopamine hit. Took my hit motivation.
I agree. Yeah.
Well, when you come down.
Then what?
Exactly.
And then it's like learning the things that keep you aligned with those values that you have. Because I was actually right now, I'm kind of dealing with this gym situation. I don't know where I want to go because I'm not satisfied. It's hard to explain. I need certain things. I love a sauna. I just thrive off of it because I'll go in before a workout, 10 minutes, just warm up, like take like some minutes,
stretch,
right? Just wake up because I'll go I'm a morning person. So then I end, and I love to end with a 20-minute sauna session. I get my head right. I listen to a there's things that I do with my routines, podcast. Sometimes I'll even journal in it as well. So anyways, I just can't seem to find what I'm wanting. So right now I have no gym membership. That is wild to me. So guess what I started to tell myself to do? I'm going to, since now it's warmer, because I do not like the cold. I'm a wimp. I am utilizing my garage more. Last year, kind of around the time y'all were getting ready, like wedding stuff is happening more, like we're getting busy to crunch time. I would always go, it's this feeling, kind of like what you mentioned, like the dopamine. Now, I don't mean to go off topic, but you know how like a certain time in your life, you could be wearing this cologne for maybe 6 months. Let's just say you run out of that cologne. It could be the best time of that 6 months. Let's just say it's the best time of your life. You remember it. Okay, fast forward. And then someone walks by you and you smell that same cologne. Do you ever get this like feeling like, oh, I remember.
It's like a time machine.
Right? That's how it is with me with certain things. And so what I'm trying to say here is I would cycle because I have a stationary cycling bike and I used to work out. Again, love to sweat. I started doing that yesterday morning. Did it again today. So right now I feel super pumped and motivated that I'm curious to see how it kind of goes. So this is kind of like a tester for me while I decide what gym I go to. Kind of off topic, but real.
Correlates.
Like this is like what I'm dealing with. So we'll have to circle back and see how that situation is going.
Well, yeah, put you back in that what got me there.
Did I want to do it this morning, Rocky? No. I didn't. I didn't really feel up for it. But I told myself, I remember the feeling. So I did put on a Netflix movie. I worked out, did shoulders, put on a Netflix movie while I did 45 minutes on the cycling. That's the number that I just see right now that I like to feel satisfied. And I feel wonderful. I mean, when have we regretted doing something that we don't want to do? It's always made us better. It's always made us, I can't even tell you how many runs I would go when I'd be training for the half marathon that I didn't have time, so I'd be rushed. But heck yeah, I came out feeling, you feel so good because it's like a tester for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was, there's a time in my life where I remember arguing with my mom about going to school. And I was like, Mom, I don't want to work the rest of my life.
Yeah.
She looked at me and she was like, you think I want to go to work every day? Because she was working every day at the time.
For sure.
You think I want to go to work every day? You think I like going to work?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what you want to do? I was like, no, I don't. It's what I do because I got to pay the bills around here. I guess, what are you talking about?
Right.
And that's discipline.
Yep.
That was like in my head, like my parents knew discipline. Like my dad, he would go in at 5 a.m., get off late.
Yep.
Come home. The first thing you do, all right, let's go outside. Come on. Let's go hit the baseball. I was telling my mentor this morning how there's a season of my baseball career, how I went almost every single game with getting a hit, except for the last game I got a strikeout. And I cried. I cried because I didn't, I was winning. I was so used to doing so good. And I cried. I struck out. And my dad, he spanked me. He took me to the side and was like, what are you doing? This is not what we do. What's going on with you?
Right.
It taught me how to lose. It taught me to handle win and lose. But the thing is, all that work that we put in, that's why I was getting those hits. We put in so much work. I didn't realize how good I was at baseball because of the practice I was doing. My dad came home and was, come on, I gotta go hit the ball.
It was your time.
He built me a batting cage in the backyard. We didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
The backyard, it was chicken wire and all of that.
Love it. No.
And PVC pipes. But he built it to teach me how to work for something. You want to work for something? You want to be good at it? You want to play this sport, be good? All right, I'll help you.
Yeah.
We're going to do this together. I come home from work and I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Like, get tired. And we were at church yesterday, matter of fact. Great example. We were at church all day yesterday. Yeah. And we go to church early, 8 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Well, I go to 8 a.m. She goes out a little bit after that. But I get there at 8 a.m. And yesterday we probably finished. I got home around 2:15. That's all day thing. And then back to more stuff. And then they come in the door not too long after that. And it's like, I'm tired.
I'm going to take a nap.
Get ready for the work week.
Yeah.
But no. Let's go play soccer. Let's go outside. We just started playing soccer.
Yeah, you kept it going.
Let's keep going. Let's move. Let's get out there.
The momentum.
Because when she goes on Thursday back to her practice, I want her teachers, her coaches to be like, oh, someone's been working on it.
Right.
Because it's not all on them. Homework and learning. My teachers shouldn't always teach my kids what to do, how to add and subtract.
Yeah.
They started off. When they come home, I help increase that. So when they go back to school tomorrow, they have a better understanding of it.
Yeah. And
just keep going where they left off and not just a restart. Like over the summer breaks. It's not a restart. It should be a continuation. But that comes from the discipline of, I know I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But it's for her. It's for my kid to get better.
Right.
I shouldn't depend on the public school system. I shouldn't depend on the coaches to make her better. It's all in the after hours. That was it. Same time.
Yeah.
So I know God said, it's in the after hours. What are you doing on the overtime? What are you doing when no one's watching? What are you doing when no one's celebrating you?
Right.
When you're going through it.
100%.
How are you getting developed in this time? How are you allowing God to develop you in this time?
Right.
Because some things nothing's ever going to go your way 100% of the time.
No.
You will strike out. You're going to cry about it? Or you go back up and try again when you get a chance. Wait for your moment. But in that meantime, there's a book I like. The dude talked about a rubber band. When something happens that didn't go your way, just pop a rubber band and snap out of it.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
That's
it happened.
Yep.
All right. Next time we'll be better.
Yes, I am all for that. I can't even tell you how many times I have to restart.
Sulk in it.
Yeah.
Just move forward. When I used to compete, I had this trait, and I love it. I was in it. There was no what's going on outside of this. Yeah. What is my life? I would just be able to. It was like a coping. Yeah. Competing, playing sports was like how I cope. I didn't have to think about all my problems. I could just think about this.
100%.
I am here.
It was structured. You had practices. You did after hours. You had games. There was always what's next. I
was here.
Yeah. You had a goal to be better.
Allow yourself to be there. Allow motivation to stay over here. You can use it every now and then, but when you don't have it, you don't need to depend on it.
1,000%.
This is not where your source is from.
Yep.
It's inside.
So last week I had a busy work day, and we actually had dinner because our boss was in town. So it was like just the office team that we just went to had dinner. This was like the first time I've left Mila for 12 hours. And I was like, anxiety towards the end of the night. It's like 8:00 or something. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to rush to get home. Like, I hope she's okay. I just feel, I empathize for, our bladder. Yeah. And so what happened? And so then this was the night whenever I had asked you I already had posted a video on our Instagram. That also comes with discipline too, because editing, not just learning, what are you going to say? What's going to be the caption? Thinking in step by step on the intention of what I'm trying to do, right? Had done something already for us like that week. And then I had asked you for this 15-minute clip. And so you already had sent it. You posted it. I believe it was that morning. You texted me that morning. And so I'm over here like telling myself, man, I'm not going to have time today. Like, shoot, I'm busy, right? I get home. It's like 9, I'm chilling. And I'm like, how am I about to tell you to send me something, to give me, just to send me something that I needed to edit or look into, and then not like execute and put my time in. And so I was like, nope, don't sit down. Opened up my laptop. Now I like started to relook at everything and posted something I believe that night. Not that it matters on posting and such. I'm just saying it made me think like, how can I ask of something from you, but then I don't do my part. So it kind of was like not a wake up call, but it made me excited for the podcast stuff, right? And you're distracting me. I wonder, they can see your eyes.
Oh.
There's a little gnat that I think we see, but I don't like those because I have bananas. I naturally keep bananas, and they are always around. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Are you scared of bugs?
No, I'm not.
No. That was not. Hold on. Rephrase. See, women, we can totally deliver in a wrong way. No, that's a random question. Like, are there certain bugs that you don't like or scared of? Mine are roaches. I'm independent and I can be strong, but not with that. Mm-hmm. Me and Seti have stories about roaches, especially the flying ones.
Oh my goodness. Once they evolved into that was a whole new level of fear. Oh my goodness.
Anyways, off topic.
Yes. Very off topic.
Well, I don't know why this gnat wanted to come all of a sudden.
Yeah, right.
Distract us.
This is good. Let me be a fly on the wall.
ADHD. Yeah. What else? Okay. I think I'm just going to give a couple of experience. We talked about something briefly too. Walking into a room. Okay. That comes with discipline. It could be in your work world. It could be personal. It could be maybe you're meeting a friend for coffee. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, just random conversation sparks up. And what I'm trying to say here is, I feel like sometimes we are guilty of not valuing certain opportunities like that. Like, we are supposed to be in that room, and we really have to remind ourselves that. And like, once we get so comfortable in our body and who we are and our identity and all those things, I think walking into certain rooms, you own it in a very humble way, if that makes sense. Because there's things that I genuinely don't feel up for. I'll have to call like my SETI or mom or someone when I don't feel like going into a networking event. Do you have any idea how hard it is sometimes? I do not. I don't know who I'm going to see. I don't know who I'm going to meet. What am I going to say when you don't know someone, right? And then you have the networking events where there'll be like 3 people. Maybe none of them know each other. Maybe they do. Well, whenever you're going in and just like trying to like nudge your way into the conversation, because you're there to meet people, right? With networking events. Stuff like that to me is so tough, but it has taken so much time for me to like learn to own it. You know what? I might suck at this, but I've noticed when I own up, like I'll do that. I'll say, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I don't even know what to say, but I'm Sienna with Trophy Room title. And then everyone just starts to like feel your honest energy. You know what I mean? So it's just like owning what you're feeling sometimes is not a bad thing. I
taught a Bible study last week, and there's the 2 kids there, young men who were going through something, and both of them recently. I'm not going to say I forced them, but I kind of make them come to church on Sundays early so they're ushers. I'm kind of I'm not trying to force them to become volunteers, but I know they need to be in the church and build the discipline. Honestly, to build something up on Sundays is what we do.
Right.
Because they don't have father figure. They don't have people like that telling them to pour into them. Yeah. I had someone do it to me that it harnessed a skill in me that I didn't know I needed or even had. And last Sunday, actually, before the Bible study, the guy, I called him. I was like, hey, where you at? It's 9:15. Come on now.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm on the way. And you can tell he just woke up. I was like, come on, bud. But I was like, all right, I'll be here. And then after church, after service, he's like, man, I really didn't want to be here. I was really sad. I didn't want to come today. But you called me, so I came. I was like, it's all good. He goes, no, but I really glad I was here. I feel like I was meant to be here. It was a good word today and all that. Bible study, we're talking again. And how I asked him, why do y'all even come to church? What made y'all even start coming to church in the first place? Well, because I know I could be safe here. I know I could be loved here. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's crazy, right? You came here because you could be loved. You could be safe. Imagine someone walked through that door, it's their first time here, and they need to be loved, and they need to be safe. And the first face they see is yours and that smile. Yeah. You're smiling. Yeah. When you open that door for them, ask them, how many people, what do you got? What do you need to sit at? This and that.
Absolutely.
Your smile, because they have good smile, both of them. Right. Y'all's smiles are contagious. Y'all's good mood. No one knows y'all are going through outside of here. But right now, you're smiling because this place is loving. It's safe. And that's part of that. Going into a room, you walk into it, no matter what you got going on. Absolutely. Somebody needs you. Someone needs that light. God sent you there. That's what we talk about. Every room we step in, act like God sent you there. Yeah. And, I need to walk in like that more because my barber tells me this stuff all the time. My barber is I wouldn't even say motivational, but it's correcting. It's real. He tells me a lot of stuff like, what are you doing? Come on, man. I love hearing that word. I love the podcast. Yeah. What do you mean you feel like you got nothing to offer? Like, you got so much. Just keep doing it. Yeah. And this is part of the development. For sure. Even though I feel like I don't right now, one day I will. One day there will be a point where I can have something to offer. And there's these young men who I was able to pour into now. Yeah. Even if no one gets it from the other side of this camera, I know they did the other day because they still call me about it. Yeah. And it's like, all right, I'm working on this because I was worked on. I was pushed. You were poured into. Exactly. I was poured into, but also they were prodding me like I felt forced to go to church. What that did, it was develop. It was developing me these skills I didn't even know I had. Yeah. Interpersonal skills, meeting somebody. Because my mentor made me do meet and greet. He made me meet the people the first time they were there. I had to meet them. I had to talk to them, make small talk. And I'm the first person to say, I hate small talk. First person to say, I'm introverted. What do you mean you're introverted? Yeah. I am. But I had to talk because I was at church. I was smile and talk and all these people.
Would you say you? I guess so.
I'm working on it. I don't want to identify as introverted but I do work on it because even at church, when I started volunteering there, I started volunteering on the cameras because I didn't have to be in the church. I could be upstairs working it.
Behind the scenes.
Exactly. I have to talk to nobody.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I'd be the first one in and the first one out. Like I'd leave before everyone walked out. Like, all right, I'm out. Yeah. Because I didn't want to talk.
You were quick.
Exactly. I didn't want to talk to nobody. And now it's like, okay, now, like I said, I got home at 2 o'clock yesterday at the church. Yeah. But it used to be, once it ended, I was out the door. But it's a slow process of working on it. It is. And Sadie's the same way. She's introverted as all get out. But she was talking yesterday. Yeah. She was like, she wanted somebody on her own to go talk to them. I'm like, who is this girl? She got possessed.
And we need that. Yeah. We need the push, and then we need those opportunities to arise to make us uncomfortable. Who grows without being uncomfortable?
Exactly.
I mean, that's genuine. It's like pressure makes diamonds. When you're just thrown in the fire. Yep. The only reason why I think I started to get decent at not being, I'm still naturally nervous with public speaking, but I had a boss back in my first corporate job when I graduated. Well, I was still going to college. He would throw me whenever we'd have Christmas events and such, and we'd rent out a hotel ballroom type of stuff. He would call me up on stage, and it was microphone style. And I would have to just thank everyone for being there and whatever. I don't know. I didn't know what to say. It was just one of those things where he just threw me in there and I was like, oh my goodness. every single time. So then it did give me a little PTSD because I got clammy hands ready next time for him to do that every time. However, I would have never have, I don't think, even attempted to public speak like what I'm doing now.
My pastor's the same way. So actually my mentor before my mentor, he'd preach every now and then, and he'd say, hey, I need to use you as an example today. What? I don't want to do that. Nah, you got to be an example. Like, I need you to come up there for a little bit. And I'd get insecure. I wouldn't have to say anything, but I'd just be in front of people. I'd get insecure about it. And then my pastor would come like, hey, you're going to do offering today. What? He goes, yeah, just read the words. You can do offering. Oh, my goodness. And then a couple weeks ago, I got up there. He wanted me to say a testimony. And I was like, I think the first time I was ever not shaking beforehand. One, I was prepared before it. But the second was like, I've done it so many times now to where like, okay, I can be in front of these people.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. All right. Still a little nervous, but I wasn't.
Always, right.
My heart used to be just, and I'd forget everything I was supposed to say, and I'd try to remember the first 4 lines. Always remember your first 4 lines. You got this, you got this. And I would forget once I get up there.
Yeah.
But this time it was like, no, stay in the pocket. You got this. But it was being developed. I'm still developing. I'm still working on that. Bible study on Thursday. I was 2 kids there, 2 young, but I was nervous doing that, feeling unworthy. But they needed me, and I needed that.
100%.
It was perfect. It was a great mix for both of us.
Agreed. I have to, with having another sales girl with working with us, I'm trying to be that like mentor, that leader to show her like how to show up, how to talk, how to converse, how to go up to those 3 groups of, individuals at a networking event, because it always feels awkward. And so it's kind of like, I'm uncomfortable, but it's the discipline aspect of things. Like, I have to do this in order for her to grow. I do not want to set her up for failure. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like this like push in my mind that I naturally have. But I also realize too, to be very honest as well, like, hey, I will tell her, like, I did not feel, you had no idea, right? Like, you had no idea that I was scared to go talk up to this, I guess, meeting that we have or whatever. There's been so many scenarios. Because I'll bring her with me and just want her to listen to like kind of what I say, because things start to flow a lot better with more experience. And when you know what you're talking about or a subject line, it just comes out better. But just being honest with yourself as well, I think, is just owning that emotion. Like, man, I was claiming today. But then the next time you're like, oh, I wasn't. Like, what a privilege. It's so neat to see the process.
Yeah. You got to work on it. Yeah. And that's where that discipline, because that motivation, I've probably did it once, and that was it.
Yeah.
One and done.
Yeah.
But that discipline of, all right, okay, you might call me up today. Yeah. And I'll be prepared. Let me have my haircut. You call me out and never haircut, sometimes it'd be very bad. That's
how I feel when I don't have my nails done. So I'm like not showing my hands today. Just be real honest. Real honest. I have a terrible habit. My sister has gorgeous nails, and I'm like, I think I drive a lot, so I notice like I'll bite my nails while driving. Like if I have like a long drive, and I'm like, what the heck? I didn't even realize I was anxious.
See, I'm a recovering addict with my nails. Like I'm very good. I can go very long without cutting. I used to never have nails. Did you really? Oh my goodness, I was addicted.
Okay.
It was like a bad, and I worked on it. I would like made it intentional. Like,
what the heck? I almost said the same word. Yeah, you have to. I don't know. See, I just always get them done. But then I'm like, whoa, that's like a lot of money per month when you think about it.
I got a daughter who paints nails now.
Yesterday I got a photo of her doing numbers. She was doing numbers. See, after hours. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, I was like, her nails are painted. And then I think she told me on the phone one day that she painted yours.
You gotta tell the whole thing.
Sorry, I had to.
Yes, she did. She painted.
But wasn't it like what color was it? It wasn't like pink.
I got pink now. She did it again the other night. Yeah.
Your toes or your nails?
My toes.
Okay.
No, she don't touch my hands.
Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't know if I misunderstood. See, no, but that's a part of being a dad. That's so fun.
No, it was fight. It was a fight. No, I was like, no, you're doing your mama's.
And really? And she was determined.
She did her mama's, and then her mama didn't want her to do her hands.
Okay.
She was like, do Dada's feet. And I was like, nope, we don't do Dada's nails. We don't do that. Dada, please. All right, but white. You got to give me some clear.
Okay, And
then she did white or silver, something like that.
Yeah.
And then the other day, Dada, please. I was like, I already have white. What is wrong with you? So now I got pink.
Oh my gosh, she is my sister's daughter when it comes to that stuff. I will say that's how said he was. Like literally did the same thing to my dad.
Really?
Yeah. The things that y'all do for y'all's daughters is wild. Let's just hope she doesn't. Well, who knows? How many dresses has she made you get in one of her dresses yet?
The thing is, I buy her clothes. I buy her dresses. Like I went to Cavender's the other day. I was supposed to just get her one pair of jeans. Nope. I got her like 3 pairs of jeans, 3 shirts, and a boot.
Did she go with you, or you just went?
She went with me.
Okay. Is that seems? Well, does she like clothes like that? Is she like, I want this?
I was picking it out. Okay. I was like, hey, what do you want?
You're
like
excited?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was because it's like, oh, this is cute. She would look adorable.
For sure.
In this. Oh, she look adorable. I got to show you the stuff I got. She look adorable. She look adorable.
Look at you. I think the same thing whenever she was younger. Well, because, she's like a baby toddler. And I always love the peacoat. There's certain styles and stuff. And I'm like, I'm over here making her try to be me.
Yeah.
Well, with certain stuff. And I can't. Well, so I'm just curious how her style. She's very diverse. She likes like everything, I feel.
Yeah. And it was for Go Western Day. And then she was sick.
Right.
She didn't get to go.
Aww.
So now I got to take her to the rodeo or something.
Yeah. That's going to be an annual thing. Don't y'all have like a photo with her on
our annual photos, of her on her horse.
Yeah, that'll be cute. God, I can't see. I haven't even seen her. It's been like too long. So now I can just talk. We could have a whole podcast about her.
Yeah, I could definitely.
I feel like we covered some good things. We made it. Yeah, I really enjoyed.
Yep. You got to eliminate excuses.
Absolutely. Because we all have plenty of those. Let's be real.
All of us.
Something comes up. Even like the simplest of things, like you planned on making dinner and then you're like, oh, I don't feel like it today. Let's just go pick up Chipotle or whatever food you're going to, the simplest of stuff. Because then I can drag on for like a whole week.
Well, that creeps open the door for the next.
Absolutely.
I feel because your feelings get stronger. Yeah.
Do you have any thing right now that you, discipline wise, that you would like to like work on? I guess you can say
going to bed on time.
Okay, because you're not. What do you mean? Do you go to bed late?
Yeah, and I wake up early, so I get like 4 hours of sleep, 4.5.
Is that because you're still working, or like?
Well, because I get home from work or I do stuff, and then I hang out with Nyla, hang out with Sadie, then it's like
by the time you
me time.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And so
you need to go to bed at a decent hour.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's I'm trying to think of mine. Mine right now is going to be I don't know what. It's just going to be the garage workout situation. I got these new mats from Burlington or Ross. They're like just black mats. I'm trying to cover the garage. I'm not in a rush, but my garage looks funky.
I saw some mats at Costco, $20.
Like
the big ones.
Yeah, you'll have to send me a photo. I'm curious if you're talking about the rubber ones.
Yeah.
The rubber ones?
They're not like the super thick ones. They're like that.
Yeah.
They're like half the size.
Interesting. Okay, because I'm just trying to, because I want it to genuinely do, me and Cameron had been doing some workouts in the garage, and I'm like, this floor is gross. But I mean, it's the fixer-upper situation.
The good old-fashioned barn mats.
Yeah, that's because I think if they're just good. I think your sister also had gotten some too.
At Tractor Supply.
Yes, tractors. I knew that's what it was, which I would never think, but I should have. It seems pretty obvious, right?
Yeah, would you say it like that? Yeah.
I mean, I was like, that's clever. So anyway, it's starting to be more of like a gym that I don't mind getting on the floor, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to see how that goes because summer's coming. That's the thing. I need vitamin D. It's genuinely like a vitamin that makes me feel good. I'm serious. During the winter, Rocky, I'm like a whole nother person. I need to be outside.
Yeah, no, I actually just got vitamin D. Like vitamins, I need that.
Because I was talking to Casey about that. What's that called? Infrared? Infrared? I did not realize the perks of that. At all, but because me and her are the same. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but we were born like around the same time. I'm December, she's like end of November. So our personalities are very similar. And so we always get unmotivated during winter time because we just work out outside. Like we'll go on runs together and do stuff. And so I said, we had lunch and I was like, vitamin D, I said, is that a thing? I said, what vitamins do you take? Because I feel this winter, I'm getting older and my hormones are changing. So I get in funks every winter, I realize. And now that summer's coming, it's like a whole nother me. It's crazy, but I don't like that. I need to stay one Sienna. You know what I'm saying? Just one. Just stay the same. But we were talking about emotions and hormones and stuff before this, and give yourself grace. I guess we got to work on that too. But
yeah, I wish I could be my best self at all times. It's hard.
100%. I gotta keep giving myself a pat on the back. We all want to feel fulfilled, right, in this life. No matter whatever fills your cup up. It could be just you spending your evenings with Nyla, right, and your family. And so we all have that different dopamine feeling that we get from different experiences. And so when I'm not given that, I can get unmotivated, and discipline can lack. Discipline keeps me happy, though. Seriously.
Yeah.
I already drank my half gallon of water. That's why I didn't accept your water invitation. Because I'm like, I'm good. It's only 1:30. We're good on time. But there's just all different stuff that we need. You got to keep pushing.
Yeah, one of my things that I started at not a young age, but that helped shift me from what I was doing to where I am now was keeping the end in mind. What are they going to say about me at my funeral? When I go, what am I leaving behind?
Absolutely.
What did I do?
Yep.
I just, oh yeah, it was cool. Or he did this. He helped me with that.
I agree.
What is my eulogies?
Yeah.
Hopefully I got 10 people going up there minimum talking about me. I don't want to be sad. I want it to be a party, but everyone will go out there and say what I did.
Yeah. No, I agree. That I think I thrive off of the same thing. Just being a kind human, but with intention that everyone knows your heart. You know what I mean? And how you show up for people. Yeah,
because when my father passed, his funeral was sad, but it was the people who came to talk to me afterwards. Some of his friends or some random people were like, oh yeah, he did this. Like the stories I'm still hearing about my mom. Oh yeah, she helped pay for my grandpa's funeral. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Who are you? I don't even know who you are.
All the behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's like things like that. It's like, those is what fires me up. Like, oh yeah, man, that was a good part. They were good. Like that was cool. And I want that to be for my kids.
Yeah.
Like to them just to strive to be better than that, to beat that. Because I want to beat my parents. All right, here. Yeah. You know, I want to go hard. I want to be. It'd be just another stepping stool to the next, for the next one, the next one, the next one.
Reputation and legacy too is just it's so important to us, I feel. And just that's with the morals and the value, like how we value ourselves. And so I think that's a great quality. That's what keeps me going. Yeah. Seriously, because it's like we have my dad and everyone knows him for doing certain stuff. Everyone knows my grandparents for doing certain stuff. So it's like then it's also creating my own identity as well, though. I want to be similar, but I need my own path as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just being known for similar but different things.
Because they're only going to talk about it at your funeral.
Yeah.
They're not going to say it in front of you.
No.
They want to say it when you're
communication.
around. Yeah. They want to say when you're here, but when you're gone, they're going to talk about it. All the stuff you did. And so that'd be cool because that's the one thing you also got to keep in mind. You're not going to be around for the thank yous.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's where the discipline comes from. Don't be expecting a pat on the back because you did this. You did that.
Agreed.
Discipline is not expecting the applause afterwards. Doing the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And it's
a neat process. Well, that's all I have for today.
That's all I got for today.
What'd you think?
It was good. Yeah.
I'm curious. You guys DM us on anything that you need help with some discipline on. We might not be experts on everything. However, we do have experience.
Yeah. Or teach us.
Yeah, as well. If you have any like tactics and stuff, we'd love to learn as well from you guys. That's what it's about. We're in this together. Well, stay rooted.
And keep rising.